All right, so I'm looking at a way to do kind of like parallel sampler compression with the Octatrack and this Micro Granny. I figure I could achieve some sort of mixing of two bit depths to represent parallel compression. So this is a 24-bit sampler and this is an 8-bit sampler. Combining the two, I can get the wideness, the depth, and everything good from the Octatrack and the nastiness from the Micro Granny. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to run that. Didn't mean to press that, but that's the right time to do it. This sample from here, fully clean audio, and the dirty version. Let me just raise this up and maybe not. There we go. From there, right? So those two mixed together can cover a crunched range and a wide range, mix them together, and I could get some sort of coloration going on. So that's the idea. And rather than sync up the two of these together by MIDI, I'm just going to bounce this audio into a secondary track on the Octatrack, and then I can play them together from the Octatrack with no problem. All right, so here's our two versions. This is the original. All right. So that's straight Octatrack. And what I did with the Micro Grannies, I ran it in here. Well, I'll let you listen to it first. All right. So you hear it pulsing a little bit. What I did was I bounced it in and then I filtered out just the ridiculous rumble from the Micro Granny, because if you ever get a Micro Granny, just know it makes a whole lot of noise. It's good noise, but it's a lot of noise. And I added an LFO that just kind of pulse with the cue of the filter, so it opens up. You know, you could hear it swelling, right? So let me just play the sequence with the Octatrack alone, and then I'll bring in the pulsing Micro Granny thing, and you can see how they add together and kind of do well together. Check this out. So that's just Micro Granny, and now we'll add into the, sorry, that's just Octatrack, we'll add in the Micro Granny. Not bad, eh? So it adds a kind of like just a swell, and it gives a whole lot of feeling to the loop. I like the loop anyways, it's mine, so I do like it, but it adds a whole nother level. But it's two separate bit depths playing together, and it's kind of like parallel compression in a sense, but really it's just another form of layering. I'm just calling it parallel compression with samplers just because the bit depths are so different that one's crunched, one's fully wide, and they're just like opposite ends of the spectrum. And they work wicked together. I'll just bring up the Micro Granny so you can hear a little bit more of it. So that's Micro Granny alone. And then if you mix it in, yeah. So I did all that for like tracking purposes. If I want to track a beat and I just want to add more to it, I'm going to do more of this stuff. I usually do this stuff in the DAW with like plugins, but doing it with actual hardware is cool because I can't get half the stuff I can get in hardware. No, the other way around, what I want to say. I can't get half the stuff in software that I can in hardware, especially with this or the Mirage. Like the Mirage would really kill it mixing these two things. And the good thing about this too is I can dial in more colors if I want to, like just trial and error if I want to. Like I can get really gross if I want to. Or just flat. You know? And a whole lot of other stuff, but that's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys today. Yeah. Peace.